Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to study our textbook page number 23. The subject of our study is subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. These are the two components of a sentence by which a component can be made. By which a sentence can be made. Subject and predicate. The subject of a sentence is the part which describes the person or thing which does the action. Predicate is the action and subject is the thing or person that describe the action is done by which or who. The predicate is the part which contains the verb. A pilot never flies alone. Never flies is the verb. Never flies alone is the predicate, and a pilot who flies the plane is called a pilot. A pilot is the subject and never flies alone. Flies is the verb, never flies alone means predicate. Exercise 1 on page number 30 24. Exercise 1. Add a predicate to each of these subjects. Add a predicate to each of these subjects. Example: air traffic controls tell the pilot about changes in the weather. You have to add a predicate in these sentences in which only the subject is given. The first one sentence is the jumbo jet. The jumbo jet. The jumbo jet has high speed. High and speed is the verb. Jumbo jet is the subject. Has high speed is the predicate of that sentence. A new pilot checks plane. Checks is the verb and plane is the thing on which the action is done, and the action is done by the pilot. A new pilot is the subject and checks plane is the predicate. All the passengers are waiting. All the passengers are the subject and are waiting is the predicate. Only the pilot can control plane. Can control plane is the predicate and only the pilot is the subject. The terrible storm destroyed everything. The terrible storm destroyed everything. Terrible storm is the subject and destroyed everything is the predicate. The old plane can't fly. Can't fly. Fly is the verb, can't fly is the predicate, and the old plane is the subject. Now exercise 2. Divide these sentences into subject and predicate. As all of you knew that what is subject and what is predicate, you should divide the given 6 sentences into subject and predicate by adding a slash. Only one pilot talks to air traffic control. Only one pilot is the subject, then slash talks to air traffic control. Now sentence number 1. The pilot checks the outside of the aircraft. The pilot is the subject, checks the outside of the aircraft is the predicate. The slash is, you should put a slash between the pilot and checks. He examines the tires and the lights. He is the subject and examines the tires and the light is the predicate. Slash between he and examines. A jumbo jet has a cruising speed of 917 kmph, kilometer per hour. A jumbo jet is the subject, has a cruising speed of 917 km per hour. A jumbo jet is the subject and rest of the sentence is the predicate. Put a slash between jet and has. Most pilots fly fewer than 8 hours a day. Most pilots fly fewer than 8 hours a day. Fly fewer than 8 hours a day is the predicate and most pilots are the subject. Slash between pilots and fly. Trainee pilots have to take exams. Trainee pilots subject, have to take exam, predicate. Slash between pilots and have. All bags dash are checked by X-ray machine. All bags slash are checked by the X-ray machine. Now we should have to do the exercise number 3 on page number 15 on workbook. Read the sentence, circle the subject and underline the predicate. From these sentences you should underline the subject, you should circle the subject and underline the predicate. As in the previous exercise, you know that the subject is something, person or name of the thing, and predicate is in which the verb is written. Now you can solve this exercise number 3 on workbook page number 15 by on your own. Thank you.